Legends never die, but sometimes they should step back before they tarnish what made them legendary in the first place. These aren't washed-up nobodies. These are icons, Hall of Famers, artists who gave us classics. But right now, they're embarrassing themselves, and it's painful to watch. From desperate comeback attempts to cringe-worthy collaborations, these 15 R&B artists are holding on too long. And someone needs to say it out loud. This isn't hate. This is love. Sometimes loving someone means telling them the truth. Let's talk about the 15 fading R&B artists that really should retire right now. Number 15, Joe. Joe gave us I Wanna Know. All the things your man won't do, and stutter. The man could sang, past tense. But lately, I like to know so I can be. The voice is gone. The runs that used to be effortless now sound strained. The high notes crack. The emotion feels forced. His recent albums barely chart. His concerts are half-empty casino lounges and nostalgic R&B cruises where fans come for the memories, not the current performance. And here's the hard truth. Every time Joe releases new music, it reminds us he's not that guy anymore. Every performance shows us what time has taken away. Joe, you gave us incredible music. Your legacy is secure, but watching you chase a comeback that's not coming. Oh, I do believe that there's love. It's like watching Michael Jordan play for the Wizards. Sometimes the greatest gift you can give your fans is a graceful exit. This is that time. Always make you smile. Ooh, tell me. Number 14, Case. Happily Ever After. Touch Me, Tease Me. Missing You. Case was the smooth operator of the late 90s and early 2000s, but then he disappeared, and when he came back, the magic was gone. His 2022 album barely made a ripple. His voice, once butter, now sounds like he's struggling through every note. The charisma that made him a star has been replaced with desperation. Here's the problem. Case is trying to compete with artists half his age in a game that's moved on without him. The nostalgic tour circuit pays well. But releasing new music at this point only highlights how far he's fallen. Nobody's asking for new Case music. They want to remember 1996 Case. Every new release makes that memory harder to hold on to. Case, you had your moment. It was beautiful. But this comeback attempt, it's not working. And deep down you know it. Number 13, Ginuwine. This one hurts. Ginuwine was a 90s icon. Pony, alone, cemented his legacy. My whole life has changed. Add differences and So Anxious, and you've got a legend. But 2025 Ginuwine is a shadow of what he was. The voice is shot. The performances are rough, and the attempts to stay relevant feel forced and uncomfortable. Recent concert footage shows him struggling to hit notes he used to own. Music festival appearances are awkward. And his social media presence? Let's just say it's not helping his brand. The saddest part, Ginuwine seems aware of it. You can see it in interviews. He knows he's past his prime, but he's holding on because music is all he knows. But here's the reality. Every lackluster performance damages the legacy. Every strained note makes people forget how incredible he used to be. Ginuwine. You don't have to keep doing this. Your catalogue speaks for itself. Let it. Number 12. Mia. Controversial, we know, but hear us out. Mia gave us It's All About Me, Case of the Ex, and Lady Marmalade. She was a complete entertainer, singer, dancer, actress. But her refusal to retire has led to a series of increasingly desperate moves, independent albums that nobody hears, reality show appearances that feel beneath her, OnlyFans, rumours that damage her image. The problem isn't talent. Mia can still perform. The problem is relevance. She's releasing music into a void. Nobody's streaming it, nobody's talking about it, nobody cares. And instead of stepping back gracefully, she's doing everything possible to stay visible. But visibility without impact is just noise. Mia, you are a star. You don't need to prove it anymore. But every failed comeback attempt makes people question if you ever really were. That's not fair to your legacy, or to the fans who still love 2001 Mia. Number 11. Tank. Tank positioned himself as the general of R&B, and for a while he backed it up. Maybe I Deserve. When we... Compliments. He had legitimate hits. But lately, Tank's desperation to remain relevant has become embarrassing. The constant social media rants about real R&B, the comparisons to younger artists, the thirsty attempts to go viral. His recent albums barely register, his streams are anemic, and his live performances, while technically competent, feel like he's going through the motions. The worst part, Tank talks more about being an R&B legend than he actually makes legendary music. The self-promotion has replaced the artistry. Here's the truth, Tank. Legends don't have to constantly remind people they're legends. The music does that. And right now, the music isn't talking. It's time to lay down the microphone and step away before the general becomes a punchline. Number 10. Keith Sweat. Now this one's tricky. Keith Sweat is a legend. Make It Last Forever, Twisted, Nobody. The man created a blueprint, but 2025. Keith Sweat is clinging to relevance in ways that undermine his legacy. The voice that once dripped with sensuality now sounds worn and tired. Recent albums sound like bad impersonations of his classic style. Live performances rely heavily on backing tracks because the voice can't carry the load anymore. And the radio show, Keith Sweat Hotel, doesn't showcase his artistry. It highlights that he's more valuable as a curator of other people's music than a creator of his own. Here's the hard reality. Every time Keith releases new music, it reminds us how much better the old stuff was. Every strained performance makes us wince. Keith. You built a legacy that will outlive all of us, but you're actively damaging it by refusing to step back. The hotel is nice, stay there, but close the recording studio. Number 9. Sisqó. Thong Song was a cultural moment. Incomplete showed he had range. For a brief window,
this thing right here,
Sisqó was inescapable. But that window closed 20 years ago, and watching him try to pry it back open is painful. Recent comeback attempts have flopped spectacularly. The silver hair is now just a gimmick. The performances feel like parody.
all night long, let me see that.
New music sounds like bad Spotify algorithm suggestions. The problem? Sisqó is a one-era artist.
She's shaking that thing like
trying to exist in an era that's moved on. He's not evolving. He's not adapting. He's just repeating what worked in 2000 and hoping nostalgia is enough. It's not. Every failed comeback makes Thong Song feel less like a classic and more like a fluke. Every desperate attempt to recapture lightning in a bottle shows us it was never about artistry, it was about timing. Sisqó, the timing is over, the moment has passed, and chasing it is only making the fall harder to watch.
Come on. Come on.
Number 8, Ashanti. Ashanti ruled the early 2000s. Foolish, happy, rock wit you. She was Murder Inc.'s princess and R&B royalty. But 2025 Ashanti is a cautionary tale of what happens when you don't know when to exit. Her recent albums are met with complete indifference. Her streams are laughable compared to her peak. And her attempts to stay relevant, reality TV, social media beefs, desperate collaborations,
but I'm hurting while I'm with you, and now my heart can't take no more.
Feel beneath who she used to be. The Nelly reunion tour, nostalgia act, the independent releases, nobody's listening, the constant reminders that she wrote her own hits, diminishing returns. Here's the brutal truth.
Baby, I don't know why you wanna do me wrong.
Ashanti's best career move at this point would be to stop making music and start making peace with the fact that her time has passed. Every new release reminds us she's irrelevant. Every performance shows us she's not that girl anymore. Every interview makes the desperation more obvious. Ashanti, you had an incredible run, but it's over. And pretending it's not is only making it worse.
You gotta go home. You gotta go home.
Number 7. Mario. Let Me Love You is a classic. Mario's voice was incredible. His potential seemed limitless.
That story.
But potential unfulfilled is just wasted talent. And Mario has spent 15 years wasting his. Failed comebacks, label disputes, personal struggles. It all adds up to an artist who can't get out of his own way. Recent music shows he still has the voice.
Out of control, baby, you know.
But he doesn't have the songs. He doesn't have the momentum. He doesn't have the cultural capital. And at this point, the nostalgia well is dry. People remember Let Me Love You, but they're not interested in 2025 Mario. The ship has sailed. The saddest part,
Can we make this thing ours? You should let me love.
Mario keeps trying. Album after album of diminishing returns. Performance after performance to smaller crowds. Post after post to fewer likes. Mario, you're not coming back. The industry has moved on. The fans have moved on. It's time you move on too. Sometimes accepting reality is the bravest thing you can do.
Oh, baby, good love and protection.
Number 6. Lloyd. You, featuring Lil Wayne, was massive. Get It Shorty had the streets. For a minute, Lloyd was the next big thing, but the next big thing became the thing that never quite happened.
So please accept me for who I am, and please accept.
Lloyd's career has been a series of false starts and failed promises, albums that underperform, singles that don't chart, tours that don't sell. His recent independent releases are met with crickets. His social media following is small. His cultural impact is non-existent.
The sky, Lord, why do I cry when no one is looking?
The problem? Lloyd is stuck in 2007. The sound hasn't evolved. The image hasn't changed. He's trying to recreate a moment that's long gone. And every attempt to recapture it makes the failure more obvious. Lloyd, you had some hits. That's more than most people get. But holding on to a career that's clearly over isn't perseverance. It's delusion. The music industry is telling you something. The fans are telling you something. It's time to listen.
And all I wanna be is true.
Number 5. Omarion. This one is complicated because Omarion has become more famous for being a meme than for his music. The Versus debacle, the dance challenges, the social media roasting.
And I don't want nothing coming in between both me and you.
Omarion's cultural relevance is now entirely based on people making fun of him. And instead of stepping back with dignity, he's leaning into it, posting thirsty content, chasing viral moments, releasing music that nobody asked for. His recent albums are complete failures commercially and critically. His performances are mocked.
I can't keep, 'cause it's cool how it is. Let's not.
His personal life is tabloid fodder. The sad truth? Omarion's legacy is being destroyed in real time, and he's actively participating in it. B2K was great. His early solo work had moments, but 2025 Omarion is a punchline. And every attempt to change that narrative only reinforces it. Omarion, the internet has made its decision. Fighting it is futile. Retiring with whatever dignity you have left is the only move. Number 4. Tweet. Oops, oh my, was incredible. A moment of pure early 2000s magic. Tweet's voice was unique. Her style fresh, but one hit does not a sustainable career make. Tweet has spent 20 years trying to recapture what made Oops special, and every attempt has fallen flatter than the last. Recent comeback attempts have been met with complete apathy. Independent releases go unheard. Performances are sparsely attended. The problem isn't talent. Tweet can still sing. The problem is that the industry and fans have moved on. There's no demand for what she's offering, and instead of accepting that and finding peace, she keeps trying.
Like smoking the pipe and turn it up like we're rocking the mic.
Album after album, single after single, into a void that doesn't care. Tweet, you gave us one incredible moment. Be proud of that, but let it be enough. Because chasing a second moment that's never coming is only making the first one feel smaller. J. Number 3. Ray J. Where do we even start?
I gave you my heart.
Ray J's music career has been overshadowed by everything else for so long that it's hard to remember he even had one. One Wish was a hit, but that was 2005. Since then, Ray J has become famous for reality TV, business ventures, and being Kim Kardashian's ex.
Tell me what I'm feeling is make believe. I swear if I lose.
His recent attempts to release music are embarrassing. Nobody's listening. Nobody cares. The name Ray J doesn't trigger thoughts of R&B. It triggers thoughts of drama. And yet, he keeps releasing albums, keeps performing, keeps pretending he's still a recording artist.
Right this time, I had one wish. I don't even.
The reality? Ray J's music career died years ago. He's just refusing to bury the body. Every new release is ignored. Every performance is a reminder of how irrelevant he's become musically. Every attempt to be taken seriously as an artist is undermined by everything else he does. Ray J, you've built a life outside of music. Embrace it. Because the music thing, it's been over. And pretending otherwise is just sad. Number 2, Jaheim. This one genuinely hurts because Jaheim was that guy. Put that woman first, just in case.
I forgot to be a lover.
Finding my way back, the man could sang. But recent years have not been kind. The voice is damaged, the look is rough. The performances are painful to watch. Concert footage from recent shows is hard to watch. The runs don't land, the notes crack.
Tell me how could I ever forget to be your lover?
The stage presence is gone. And the physical transformation has been shocking. Health clearly seems to be an issue, and instead of stepping back to address it, Jaheim keeps performing. Fans aren't cruel, they're concerned. Every performance feels like watching someone who needs help but won't accept it. Jaheim, your catalogue is incredible. Your legacy as a singer is secure. But right now, you're damaging both by continuing to perform when you clearly shouldn't be. Retirement isn't giving up. Sometimes it's the smartest decision you can make. This is that time. Number 1, R. Kelly. Yes, we're going there because someone has to say it. R. Kelly is in prison. His career is over. His legacy is destroyed. And yet, somehow, there are still people trying to keep his music alive. Every stream
I can feel a rising deep within.
Is a reminder of the crimes. Every posthumous defense is an insult to the victims. Every attempt to separate the art from the artist fails because the art was created by a predator. There's no comeback. There's no redemption arc. There's no
Yes, I know.
appreciating the music while condemning the man. R. Kelly's retirement isn't voluntary, it's mandatory, legally, morally, culturally. And anyone still trying to keep his career on life support needs to stop, now. This isn't about cancel culture, this is about accountability and the only appropriate response to R. Kelly's musical legacy at this point is silence. He should have retired decades ago, before the crimes, before the damage, before the destruction. But since he didn't, we're doing it for him. R. Kelly is done, and that's exactly how it should be.
Come on and sing.
Retirement isn't failure. Sometimes it's the smartest, bravest thing an artist can do. These 15 artists gave us incredible music. Moments we'll never forget. But holding on past your prime doesn't preserve your legacy. It damages it. Knowing when to step back is an art form too. And these artists, they need to master it. Now. Thanks for watching this difficult conversation. If you agreed, or completely disagreed, hit that subscribe button and let us know in the comments who you think should or shouldn't be on this list. Up next, we're celebrating artists who retired at the perfect time and preserved their legacies. Keep it real.